Today I was just thinking about clearing my head. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the to-do lists and it all seems overwhelming. And I don't know if you experience this, but sometimes my self-care takes a back seat. So I'm out here on a walk. It's not as sunny as I had hoped it to be, but it's a nice day. And in keeping up with the pace that I want to keep up, it can be a bit challenging. I'm torn between, do I just wake up and the first thing I do is hop on the computer and start grinding it out, or do I trust the process that having order is enough? My arm is getting sore. Yeah, I mean, ideally having a system when you can, and a routine, I guess is a better word, I think is more productive and provides a better work-life balance, I guess. And I hate to use that term, work-life balance, because, you know, it's used a lot, but I guess it exists for a reason. Not quite sure that I need work-life balance. I mean, I don't know that everybody needs that in the same way. I do know that I need physical activity. It motivates me. If I feel discouraged, a walk or cardio seems to immediately cancel that out. There's a lot on my plate, as I'm sure it is for you. You're not alone. And it feels like sometimes I'm racing against the clock because, well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to post this in a timely manner, meaning within the next few weeks. I can't believe that we're almost halfway through the year. That said, there are some things that I had planned to do that I just did not get done, and I'm trying to figure out why. Was it because I'm going to be moving back and forth because this is also working out my arms. They're starting to burn if I hold it too long on one side. Back to asking myself why. Some of those reasons are justifiable because they're things that happen in life that you have to handle, that pop up, that you can't plan ahead for, especially when you're a parent, single or not, but even more so probably when you're single. And sleep. I'm at a certain age where I have to prioritize sleep. And I had these lofty ideas that I was going to push through and be up until midnight to get some stuff done like I used to do. I actually did that when I was building my art website. I was very focused and I got a lot done and I pretty much hit my target timeline. But I have to give myself some grace. That would be a good focus for this video, I think. I have to give myself some grace and just trust the process. Trusting the process is so difficult. Well, it can be, not for everyone. We're conditioned a certain way. We're conditioned, some of us, to only move from a place of what we can see in front of us. And that's the challenge. I'm not here to talk about spirituality, manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption. That's out of my lane. But do I use those tools? Absolutely. I think that whatever it is that serves you in that capacity, whether it's your religion, your faith, spirituality, whatever it is, when things are good, that's not the time to start resting on those laurels, so to speak. I think that's the time to lean into it even more. I have to use the restroom and I don't know. I don't want to stop my walk. I think there's one nearby. I have so many calendar reminders that I thought would also aid in making sure that I time block or task block, because there's a course that I'm also finishing. Not creating a course, but one that I'm taking to learn a skill. And I'm committed to doing the weekly updates to test to see if these strategies work. You know, there's so much content telling you how to get from point A to point B, including some of the content that I upload. But for this in particular, with the YouTube model, I want to put it to the test. I don't think I've ever heard a plane over here. I'm going to put it to the test. The term consistency is no joke. Consistency, it's something. And I have yet to meet someone that has mastered it. I know there are people that have. I'm just saying that I personally haven't met anyone that has mastered it. And I think that what makes it even more challenging is when you do more than one thing. I envy the person that just only does one thing and can focus on one thing, like a musician who only does music, or a singer, or someone who is in the IT world and only focuses on tech, or a hairstylist who only loves doing hair. And even if she's doing, or he is doing other businesses, maybe branching into selling hair products, it's still under the umbrella of what their passion is. I think it would be worth doing a video on what do you do when you have multiple passions, or if you're good at multiple things. And I think the obvious advice is, yeah, you can do multiple things, but you need to do one of them at a time. So there's that. I'm still trying to figure it out and weed out some things that are working for me and some things that don't serve me, all while continuing to take care of my physical health. So wherever you're at with this, I hope that you're also taking time to care for yourself and also just trusting the process. Have a good one.